say welcome and good morning. Today is Tuesday, December 6th. So this morning I weighed myself and I was 135.6 pounds, which I believe is what I was at a day or two ago. One really bad habit of mine is stepping on that scale every morning, and I need to stop doing that. It's a really bad habit. In the past I used to step on the scale every morning, and if it didn't say what I was hoping it would say, it would literally ruin my day. I would be bummed out the entire day. I would do a little bit extra cardio, maybe eat a little bit less because the weight just wasn't going down. And that's not what we want to be doing, guys. No. So I need to stop stepping on the scale so much. I want to try and only step on the scale once or twice a week at most. I did step on the scale this morning though because my coach did drop. We started my cut, so my macros did drop just a tiny bit, not much. But I just kind of wanted to see if there was any effect yet. I know it's only been a day or two, but I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna not get onto the scale as much. But yeah, don't let the scale drive your lives, guys, because it drove my life for too long. And luckily it doesn't impact me like that anymore. If I do step on the scale and it's, the number goes up or the number is just not the trend we're thinking it should be, there's so many reasons for it, and I know that now, and I don't let it affect me, because water retention, your sleep, your stress, some extra sodium, something you ate the night before that your body is just not accustomed to. There are so many factors to that little weight gain. Our bodies fluctuate so much, so it's absolutely ridiculous to let it affect us. So let's not do that, guys. That's all I got for you right now. Just wanted to do a little intro clip, but I'll have hopefully some information about how to calculate your macros later, and just a little more day in the life type stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm currently on my lunch at work right now. I'm actually in the Target parking lot. I'm sorry that I've been in my car in the last vlog or two, but this is when I get my time, is on my breaks, my lunches at work, and when I'm driving around. So I'll try not to have as much car time in my next vlog. I'm hoping to get a workout in my next vlog. But today I wanted to talk to you guys a little about macros, because I always get asked about macros, how to count, well, not how to count macros, but how to figure out what your macros are. So let's get started. So first of all, what are macros? So macronutrients are your carbs, your proteins, and your fats that you intake. How do you calculate these? How do you figure out what works best for your body if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to bulk, etc.? Well, the first thing you need to do is figure out your maintenance calories. So what does this mean? You need to figure out how much you are able to eat without gaining weight. So for most of you, it'll be how much you're eating right now on a daily basis on average. So what I normally will ask clients or ask people to do is, download MyFitnessPal, figure out, input everything that you're eating for at least a few days, if not a week, and that'll roughly tell you about how many calories you're intaking on a daily basis while maintaining your weight, if you're maintaining your weight right now. And then from there, you're able to try and figure out your actual macros that you need if you're wanting to lose weight, for example. If you're wanting to cut, what you would do is take your maintenance calories, that amount of calories you were eating on a daily basis without gaining weight. So let's say you've been eating 1,800 calories for the last few days and your body has maintained its weight. You would take your 1,800 calories and cut that down by 100 or 200 calories, just a slow cut, and that would give you your cut calories. And so from there, you can figure out what split you want to do. Everybody out there is so different. I've tried different things on my body. I've tried, a high fat diet. I've tried higher carb diets. And so I played around and I know what works better for my body. You know, my body likes more fats and carbs than I've seen other people's bodies like. So you have your new set of calories, your cut calories. You've taken away 100, 200 calories from your maintenance calories, and from there you can try and figure out your macro set. So what I tell most people to do, and this is what most people recommend, let's start with your protein. So you go off of your lean body weight. So let's, for me, for example, I'm 135 pounds, and on my training days, I am taking in 135 grams of protein right now. So on average, people recommend anywhere from 0.8 grams to up through 1.1 grams of protein per lean body weight, lean body pound, I guess. So that's where I'm at right now, 135, but at other points in my fitness journey, I've also been up at 150, 160, even a little higher than that. My body doesn't always like that much protein. So that's how you figure out your protein, anywhere from 0.8 up to 1.1 grams per pound of lean body weight. And if you're strength training, I would recommend at least 1 gram of protein per body weight, pound of body weight. Sorry guys, I am mumbling my words. So there's your protein. And for carbs, like I said, it really depends on what your body likes. So this is going to be a bit of trial and error the first few weeks of trying to figure out what works best for your body. But what I recommend for most people to start out with is about 35% to 40% of your calorie intake be carbs. So you would take that, 1,600 calories and have 40% of that be your carbs. Or you could also have 40% of that be your fats. But let's stick with carbs, for example. So you already have your protein figured out. Now let's do your carbs. So 1,600 calories is your cut calories, and you're going to do 40% of that for your carbs. So let's get my handy dandy calculator on my phone out really quick. So 40% of 1,600 calories is 640 calories. So you figured out how many calories of carbs you're going to be taking in. I probably should have said this in the very beginning, but every gram of protein is equivalent to 4 calories. Every 1 gram of carbs is equivalent to 4 calories as well. And every 1 gram of fat is equivalent to 9 calories. So we've calculated 640 calories for carbs, and if you divide that by your 4 calories per gram, you get 160 grams of carbs. So now we have your protein figured out, your carbs figured out, and how you're going to get your fats is the rest of your calories. So you have your 1,600, subtract your carbs you've calculated, subtract your protein you've calculated, and that gives you your fat amount of calories. And to figure out the number of grams of fats that is equivalent to, you divide by 9. So let's say, for example, you have 900 calories left for fats. If you divide that by 9, that's 100 grams of fats. I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm actually taking in about 90 grams of fat. My body absolutely loves it. So like I said, you need to really just figure out what works best for your body. There's tons of macro calculators out there. There's tons of research and information out there for you guys. And I highly, highly recommend doing your research, because in the past, I had not done my research. When I first reached out to my very, very first coach back in 2014, I had no idea what I was doing. I just listened and did what I was told. And now, looking back, I wish I had done a little bit more research on my own. So definitely do some research. I'll try and add some notes down on the bottom so that this doesn't sound as confusing as it probably sounds. But I have told you how to figure out your maintenance calories, how to cut, take 100 or 200 calories out at a time, and figure out your carbs from there, or not your carbs, but your macro set from there, and adjust as you need to, because you're going to need to adjust. Each of us, we react differently to, you know, different carbs, fats, and proteins, so you just got to figure out what works best for you. And it's taking me a little bit of time to figure out what works best for my body, but you'll get it figured out, don't worry. So that is my little spiel on how to kind of figure out your macros. Maybe I'll go into a little bit more detail later in this vlog, or in a different vlog, but like I said, I'll try and have some notes down below. I hope that helps. I hope that wasn't too confusing, but hopefully that should be able to help you guys figure out how to at least get an idea of your macro set that you want to be using if you're trying to cut right now. And I will see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, hopefully it's not too dark. It is a little after 5:30 p.m. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day, but I have a few things I need to pick up from the store. Just some small food items that I need tomorrow, because tomorrow is a high carb day for me. And so there's some things I need. So I get asked a lot why I wake up so freaking early and why I'm such a grandma all the time. But normally during the week I will get up any time between 3 and 3:30 in the morning, because the traffic here is so terrible in the morning and after work that if I want to get to the gym in time when it opens, I have to leave my house by 4:15, 4:25 the latest in the morning. So that is why I get up so early. I like to hit the gym first thing in the morning, and then I'm usually at work by 6:30ish, 6:45. It really just depends on my workout, if I have cardio to do. And then if it was like today, sometimes I'll work a 10-hour day or a 12-hour day. Really just depends what's going on at work. And then the drive home, doesn't matter what time I leave, it always takes at minimum an hour. Today took a little longer. There were a few accidents. Hopefully no one got hurt. Everyone seemed to look okay. But I'm at Fred Meyer, and I'm about to go in, grab some food, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. So a few of my staples. So my favorite frozen veggies, these guys. So I really want to try this. I think I'm going to. So one of my absolute staples right now is this guy. I think I eat at least 2 a day right now, because it's so good, with some peanut butter and some more bread. Because, you know, girl likes her carbs. Now we gotta get little Pearl some food. Because we love her. Love her, love her. So I'm gonna close this vlog here. I had showed you guys some other things I got from the grocery store. Here's one thing I do want to show you the macros up, because they're so bomb. If you like cream cheese, let me see. Go to your grocery store and get any type of whipped Greek cream cheese, and you guys, it tastes just like normal cream cheese. So I get the Kroger kind. You can see that. And the macros are, for 2 tablespoons, which is a lot, 2.5 fats, 2 carbs, and 3 proteins. That's like nothing. So if you're a cream cheese fan, go ahead and find some kind of Greek whipped cream cheese. Hey guys, so I really want to just take a minute and say thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. I really hope that you guys are enjoying them and that the content is kind of what you're looking for. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Pearl says thank you too.